Hi, this is my personal introduction document in Microsoft Word. My name is Jay Gross. This is for CEP 810, Teaching for Understanding with Computers, for Sue Wei, my instructor, May 3rd, 2008. The hidden laws of nature, gladness akin to rapture, as they were unfolded to me, are among the earliest sensations I can remember. Victor Frankenstein captured my youth with this quote in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Ever since I can remember, I had a natural curiosity to learn. I explored outside adventures as well as inside. Sports and books seemed to go hand in hand with me as a child. I was lucky enough to have an athletic father and an academic mother. My mind was continually challenged as well as my body. Those traits have followed me throughout my life. So, when given an assignment for my master's class concerning what brought me where I am today as an educator and what helps me learn best both individually and with others, I started to reflect back on where I've been personally and professionally. I believe two distinct things brought me to where I am today as an educator. First, when I was younger, about 21 years old, I was involved in a motorcycle accident. I flipped my bike and it landed on my back, crushing my 7th thoracic vertebrae. I still remember lying on my back in traction and wondering what was going to happen to me. When the doctor told me the results and said I would have to wait until the morning to know if the swelling was going to cause paralysis from the chest down, I was stunned. A million different thoughts went through my mind and about my life that night. And when I woke the next day, I looked down at my feet. I cannot put into words how terrified I was to try and wiggle my toes. So with tightly closed eyes and one deep breath, I tried. They moved as they always had. From that day to now, I try my hardest to not let any opportunity pass me by. I climb mountains and I kayak during the summer months. I snowshoe and hike with my dogs in the wintertime. I take every chance to get out, meet new people, experience new things. Relating these experiences in class discussions to my students and helping them understand the importance of seizing every single moment is a vital part of life. I try to make them understand the connection that live every day like it was your last. Second part's my mom. I can remember the way she read to me as a child. Every night I looked forward to that new book. We'd read out loud together while we laid there on the bed. She enrolled me in a book club at one point. I can still see myself watching the mailman deliver the mail and every day anticipating the book's arrival. I hear the crackling bindings and I can still sense that new book smell when you got it up and sniffed it on your face like ditto paper I did the first few years when I was a teacher. I had my own library shelf and filled it with all kinds of books including Curious George and Dr. Seuss. I believe this is what made English so easy for me and instilled the passion that I have for it. Teaching English to my students is not a quest to make them love it or feel the way that I do about it. I just hope that they like it more than when they came into my class and understand why it can be an important part of their lives. One major point helps me learn best, both individually and with others. I have an open mind. Debate has taught me there are always two sides to everything. I need to listen and research both to come to the best possible conclusion I can. A person can always disagree. It doesn't make him or her a bad person. Focusing on this as I learn has helped me a lot. Checking my sources, finding out the facts has made things much more clear also. I relay this to my students through persuasive writing and debate class. Many times they want to argue with only opinion and no facts. I try and force them to back up what they believe and prove it with specific actual facts. Also, I find taking the opposite helps. I've tried to put myself in another's position and see things the way he or she does. This aids me in preparing a counter-argument and also finding new ideas I might have otherwise overlooked. Students in my classes who believe in legalized abortion hate it when I make them flip and go to the other side and practice the fact that maybe it was going to go into law as now it is illegal. In the end, they understand more concerning the issue. An open mind helps them and really has helped me throughout my life. What some would call a tragic accident, along with a strong family influence, have shaped me as a teacher. Reminding myself everyone has an opinion and keeping an open mind to it has helped me learn so much more. There are two sides to every issue, and I need to look and listen to both to be as informed and well-rounded as possible. Lifelong learning is an exciting journey, one I'm looking forward to every day. Every once in a while, though, it helps to stop and look around at what got me to the point I'm at today. This helps me appreciate what I have, correct any errors made along the trail that Victor Frankenstein blazed for me to follow. Thanks today for listening. Bye.